Glad to have you with us from Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium in Greenville, North Carolina. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls and the ECU Pirates. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Well, guys, speaking to East Carolina head coach pregame, he understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week.
The Pirates trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Pirates! And the Pirates come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. From the gun, it's Gray.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Throwing, Williams. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Making the adjustment. Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. Unleashes it on the run. He's got it on the outside. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. The Pirates will have it 1st and 10. Running the red zone. It's Gray. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Williams looking for a man. Right side, it's Gray. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! They're backed up, 1st and 10 from their own 1. First up, they've got to avoid disaster. On the ground, it's Allen. Finds some room, and that's what you want to get away from the goal line. A 5-yard pickup out to the 6. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Williams. Left side is Gray. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got his man. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Got an alley. Turning it on. That's the 50. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he scores! Touchdown, East Carolina!
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
The Pirates will get things started here on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Williams. In traffic, it's Hamlet. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. The run inside. It's Allen. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to the back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. And the Pirates, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Run in the red zone. It's Gray. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking for a gap. It's Allen. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. 3rd down from the gun, Williams. Out wide right, it's Gray. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Here's Williams to throw. The sure hands, it's Hamlet. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Williams will pass. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Williams from the gun on third down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Pirates will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the returner is stopped. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Runs through a tackle. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. About to boot it away and get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
You just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. Trying to squeak through the pile. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be fourth down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. And the Pirates will line it up on 1st and 10. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
Throwing, Williams. Out wide left, it's Gray. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Williams looking for a man. And this is going to be incomplete on third. The Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They'll put a stop to that. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together. And
he's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And the QB going with a little bit of touch, you know, trying to feather that thing up in the air and give his receiver a chance to go up high and try to get over top of the defender. Nice job by the defense seeing the football, breaking.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This offense just hasn't found its rhythm in the second half. First half, they kind of got a little something cooking, put some points up. Here in the second half, after halftime, they got the punt. They give up a sack. They've got to get something positive to build some momentum for their squad.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Looking for space. It's Gray. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Myers on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Danzy. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Neither of these teams cracking the top 25 as we are in the final week of the season. Let's take a look at where things stand right now. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Williams. Right down the middle. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. He'll be stopped right at the 42 after returning the pick, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
That's one of the only ways you were getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ball game to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offensive's turn. I need to score and score.
Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Strong run and a pickup of 5 out to the 15.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the fourth quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He's changing the play. Lined up in the gun, Williams on third down. It's complete on the right side. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's great. They opened a lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Williams. Look out. And down he goes. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And the Pirates will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Looks it in. Coverage team gets the job done. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Williams will pass. Makes the grab on the left. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Straight ahead, it's Allen.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the 4th quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
They'll run him again. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Play fake, Williams. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
4th down, Williams. Oh, he dropped it just... Hits inside. It's great. There he goes. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to put this one in the book. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives, and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Paul.